Inductance means the current can be produced in the coil by flux changes produced by the another coil. Due to in the vicinity of the flux change, in the vicinity of the flux change produced by the same coil. So the coil is directly proportional to the current is directly proportional to the flux, that is phi is directly proportional to I. So this is the inductance. Now it comes the so the phi is directly proportional to I means the number of flux that flowing directly proportional to the current that produced. What is what we need here? We need current. For that we are supplying what we are supplying and what we are getting out. No. We supply magnetic field. We are supplying magnetic field. We are getting out current. Yeah. So due to the same thing, the Faraday performed. You can take coil, you can take magnet, you can take coil, and you can take a rod. You can take something we are supplying. So that is the current that is produced directly proportional to the fluxes that is current that is produced directly proportional to the current that is produced. So that means if I want more current, what I need? I need more current. So what I will increase now?
More magnetic field.
More magnetic field. If the strength of the magnetic field increases, the current will increases. So that is then phi is d phi by dt is equal to di by dt. That we don't need. That's the rate of change of flux is equal to rate of change of things. Then phi is directly proportional to I. So so phi is directly proportional to I. So phi is equal to I, Ni. What is N?
Number of
Turns in the coil. So first is I have to increase the I need current. For that what I am doing, I increase the magnetic field. Second option is to increase the number of turns, not coils, number of turns in the coil. So if a number of turns in the coil increases, that means current will increases. Yeah, that's why. That's why you have observed, no, in the street. You might have observed in the streets. Okay, transformer. One will be smaller and another one is bigger. Why? What is the purpose? That is bigger means what?
More current, more electricity, more magnetic field.
Smaller means what? Bigger means what? Simple, number of turns of coil. It has a number of turns of the coil. So now comes the two inductance, which is mutual and self. Mutual is perpendicular. Self is parallel. So that means if it is the coil, two coils are perpendicular means it is mutual inductance. If it is parallel means both are equal means it is self-inductance. That is they kept all two coils kept means self-inductance. So the flux is given by the mutual inductance is given by nu 1, nu 0, n1, n2 pi r1 L. Okay, r1 square L. Okay, did I give or not this equation? Nu 1 nu r nu 0, m is equal to nu r nu 0, n1 n2 pi r1 square L. So first one nu r. What is nu r? Medium. Both are medium. Nu r, nu 0. Both are permeability of the two mediums. Then n1 and n2. Number of turns in the coil 1 and number of turns in the coil 2. Pi, r1. R1 is radius. Radius of the R1. Radius of the R is radius of the coil. Radius of the coil. L is the length of the coil. L is the length of the coil. Now we go for self-inductance. Self-inductance is given by E is equal to M di by d di by dt. So E, what is E? EMF. M is mutual. What is M? Mutual inductance. Then di is di by dt is divided by time. Yeah. AC generator. Next is AC generator. You know that a magnetic rod is kept between two magnets. Okay, two magnets, and is connected to the connected to the external source. What will happen now? The rod will I am taking on rod, big rod, a rectangular rod, okay, designing a rectangular rod, simple rod, 1, 2, rectangular rod. Rod means rectangular rod. So in places of two magnet, I am placing it and connected to the external source. So what will happen now? No, you are telling doubtful only, you didn't telling it confirm. You are telling it may correct or may not correct. I am taking two magnet is there, two magnet. This is two magnet. I am placing one rod which is rectangular in shape and connected to the external source. What will happen now? Yeah, current will flow. Why you feeling very that means you didn't understand that much properly for all this thing. Why the two magnet? Okay, one is north pole and another is south pole. If I kept in this both north pole and south pole only, which is kept away, standard. If I leave it as such, what will happen?
Current will not flow.
No, what will happen to the magnet?
Magnet attract
No, magnet will attract north pole and south pole if you keep. No, two magnet I am taking, placing far away. Okay, in between that I am keeping the rod and connected to the external source. First I am taking what happened to the magnet. How you place the magnet? Magnet is placed in such a way that opposite pole. Two magnet. First I am taking first you talk about go for magnet. Then we go for electricity. Magnet I am placing the opposite direction. If I place the opposite direction, what will happen? Attract. But I don't want attraction. What I will do it?
Opposite direction
I will fix the magnet, that's all. If it is fixed means how it will be attracted. You understand the concept? Fixed means that two magnet I am taking and fixing it some place. Some place I am fixing it. If I leave it, if not fixing it, what will happen now? It will be attracted, that's all. So two magnets I am taking and keeping the rod. So what will happen now? The north pole two magnets will be attracted. No, though it will not attracted, it will show that attraction, force of attraction. When it will show force of attraction, so I am fixing it. If I am not fixing it, leaving as such, what will happen? It will be attracted. Now I am placing the rod connected to the external source. What will happen to the rod, rectangular rod? How the current will flow? Suddenly the current will flow. What will happen to the rod now? Rectangular rod, suddenly you will not get everything. What will happen to the rod first? What will happen to the rod where that is placed in between the two magnets? The rod will try to rotate. Rod will rotate. Why it will rotate? Due to force of attraction between two magnets. Due to force of attraction between the two magnets, the rod will rotate. Since the rod is rotating, you know very well. You went to that Madurai. You know what is solar? Not solar. Wind energy. What is wind energy? I explained, I think, wind energy. What is wind energy? You forget about this AC generator. Now we go for wind energy. How the wind energy will produce? Where it will be placed? They will take one big rod attached to the flat blade, which is very very height. Not in the not 1 meter or 2 meter, 1 feet or 2 feet. It will be 100 feet, almost equal to mountain size. it will be placed in all, it will be placed mostly for Madurai. All the Madurai has this thing. Why it is placed? To produce electricity. How the electricity is produced now? From the rotation of the blade. Why the blade is now rotating there? Due to high pressure of air. Due to anything which fall on the high pressure, but it's not here. The pressure of the high is pressure of oxygen is there in the high. As the height goes, what you will get? The pressure of oxygen will be more. They're not the same that fan blade, which is fan blade. Is they kept here in this room? If they kept here, will they produce electricity?
No,
Why they will not produce electricity? Because we don't have enough oxygen pressure. Only they kept very high, very oxygen pressure. Due to high oxygen pressure, the blade try to rotate. That blade rotates. From there, they produce the electricity. This is a simple thing. Now we comes here. AC motor. The blade is rotating here. A rectangular blade is rotated. So since it is connected to the now it is connected. So from that we can produce electricity. Electricity like you can glue a light, something. Production of electricity is connected to bulb means it will glow because your current is produced. The current is produced means from that you can obtain a bulb can glow, etc. Okay. So overall from AC generator you have produced the current. So it is given by phi is equal to BA cos theta. Phi is equal to BA cos theta. Yeah, E is equal to electric flux is equal to minus N d phi by dt is equal to minus NB A d by dt cos omega t. So E is equal to E0 sin omega t. Okay. That E0 is equal to NBA omega. Okay. Because differentiation of cos theta is sin theta. So finally you get E is equal to E0 sin 2 nu t. Where omega is equal to 2 pi nu. Okay. Now so the induced EMF, if you plot the rotation of the blade, where will be the current will be maximum? 90 degree. 90 degree. Then another relation?
270.
90 and 70 you will have the maximum current. So another one in the 180, then it's 180, 0, 180, 360 it will be, current will be 0, that's all. Yeah, okay. Informing.